I feel like we're at the very beginning. uh, and I thought, there's these games you play for a purpose, right? To see different lineups and run different stuff and see where you're at. And it's just and that's why they're important. And, both us and the Valkyries, played everybody and gave extended minutes. And while you want to win, it's less about trying to get the win. Although in the last few minutes it sure is, but you want to see everybody play. But where are our holes? What do we got to focus on? What do we got to work on? I thought we did some good things, and I think we have a lot to work on, as does everybody in this league at this stage. So, we got the win. I'm happy about that. We're 0-0 walking out of here, and so are they. So we've got a lot to work on, and we will. So it's certainly not it is what it is. That's what these games are about.
Mary,
Kelsey, asked this time put on the structure before you walk in. What was that experience like?
I don't know if it's fully soaked in yet. I think it probably will when we play our first real game. There's just a lot going on today. There's a lot of new, so I think for me, I'm just trying to be patient with myself, kind of take it all in. And I've never been to Golden State. None of us have. So it's kind of like you don't even know what to expect from that. That's new as well. But just really enjoying this experience. And, we have a great group, and Coach talks about synergy a lot. And so just continue to build on that. We're young, but we're very talented. So I think a lot of the things that we struggled with today, not that you asked this, but I feel like saying this, is just our timing. It's just like timing's kind of off. It's almost like driving stick shift and getting stuck in a gear. But we'll figure that out, and I have a lot of confidence and faith that we're gonna be rolling.
So you spoke on this now, but played pretty much every arena W is another arena that you have to get used to. And what's that process of trying to get used to another arena that you never played with?
I mean, what a privilege to play here. The fans were awesome. They were talking trash from us. It's like great. I love it. And I think just having their support in the W in general, and seeing, this is a preseason game, and that's the loudest preseason game I've ever played in. It's just really cool to see the type of support and what the Valkyrie has done, and not just in the community, but in the WNBA. And when we add a team to our league, there's a level of pride, and it's really cool to see what they've done with it. And obviously we're going to be back here in a historic first game, and I expect it to be 10 times louder and 10 times more hostile, and that will make it even more fun.
From a basketball standpoint, is it an adjustment like with the rims, or like just depth perception or anything like that you have to get used to and playing in a new arena?
I already saying that because I went over 4 from 3.
No,
super fair. Super fair. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, it happens. I also gonna give myself some grace. I haven't played Oregon men's basketball in 6 months, so it's just a little bit different, And I'm someone that always loves the games, and I have more faith than anyone in myself that when it's time, I will show up.
You playing in coach's system and just the freedom it gives you to burn out the best that you've got. What's that experience like in 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's been great. Just learning a new system, so taking some time with that, obviously, but I think it creates great space for us, and like you said, it allows us to shoot from the outside. We didn't shoot that great tonight, but shots are gonna fall. We're just learning the timing and stuff, and we all have faith in each other that those shots are gonna fall later in the season.
11 boards by the sea. It's big time.
We'll go to Mia Nunez on Zoom.
Hey guys, Mia Nunez from Annenberg Media. One question for you, then question for you, Azurá, then you, Plum. Azurá, you were in Unrivaled this season. You had a 3 today. You had 11 boards, like we talked about. I was wondering, what did you take from Unrivaled that you're bringing to the W? And then for Kelsey, you've been in this league for a while. So I was wondering, what did you see today from the rookies that you liked?
Just my versatility. Obviously 3-on-3 is a lot more space than 5-on-5, but I was able to just use all my skills in Unrivaled and really have the space to play in that. So just trying to bring that out here.
I think SA is going to help us a ton. She's tough as nails, and she's super competitive, and she's a gamer. So that's somebody that is really going to help us. And, for the Valkyries, to be honest, there's a lot of names that I don't recognize. I hope you're not asking about them. So I think also too, no, I didn't get a response to that, but, yeah, I think
I was talking about the Sparks, yeah.
Just checking, okay.
Right.
Sanai's had a tremendous camp, and I will say it's hard. Like when you come into these preseason games, it's like I remember being a rookie, and it's like shell shock a little bit, you know, with the lights and the action. There's moving pieces. I mean, shoot, I'm in year 8, and I felt a little bit of that today. So just giving them a little bit of grace, but knowing that coach expects a level of intensity and competitiveness, and that's when you put on that jersey, you have that pride.
Interesting that K1 will be back here. Is this a good dress rehearsal to know what the environment will be like next week?
Yeah, I think it's, I'm grateful for that. It's like a dress rehearsal. Get to, I was really impressed with their crowd. We knew that, with all the, you follow them and all the things in the media, like we knew that there was going to be a good crowd, but I was impressed with how loud they were and engaged they were. And like KP said, it's going to be even more, but that's what you want. Like that's why you want to play, you want to coach in this league is for those opportunities. So yeah, but now, they probably didn't know a whole lot about us. We didn't know a whole lot about them. And now we've got film and all the things. And a week later, we'll run it back.
Let's go to Sean for the last question.
Hey, Coach.
Hi.
Congrats on the win. You mentioned, just a lot of things to work on. What did you like about tonight? What were some of the positives that you saw?
You're going to make me do that, huh? No, I'm kidding. I think we moved the ball pretty well. We just looked, I think what these guys have said, it's just the timing was a little off. There was some confusion on execution. But I liked their, they were collectively in it. The timeouts were great. They were engaged and everyone's in it. And, as I've said about this group, there's talent, but there's not a sense of ego. And those are two very different things. That makes you coachable. It makes you a good teammate. That makes you improve. And so there's a lot of good things. I'm proud that we ended up with the win. Like that's a positive. All those rookies out there, they figured it out. So there's a lot of good and a lot of things we need to improve on, and that's what you expect from these games.
Thank you. Safe travels, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Congratulations to Coach Roberts on her first WNBA win. First win of the Spark and many other Sparks first win.
Thank you, guys.
Sorry. Yeah, Ricky.